All right. Hello, welcome. We are going to be doing a traveler's reading, which is just a collective reading, okay, for everybody, all signs. It is 1 a.m. exactly, okay, so I'm going to go through 3 sections, okay, I have it written down here. Today we are going to go over how your crush feels about you and what is next, okay? And then we're going to go to what's going on for your next 7 days, all right? Um, and then the third portion of this video for everybody is going to be what's going on in your workplace, okay? So make sure to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Hopefully, you guys are up, okay? But if not, you can always watch this later. Just make sure to check the playlist section of my channel to find the collective readings, okay? So, let me see. I kind of want to run downstairs real quick and get a drink. I forgot to grab it before I started this. Okay. I'll write timestamps, of course, when we actually start. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back, okay? Give me like a minute and a half, okay? All right, I'm back. I just had to run downstairs real quick, okay? Welcome in, guys. Give me a second. We're gonna do a collective travelers reading. Okay, so if you didn't hear the first part of this video, we are gonna be going over how your crush feels about you currently and what's next. Okay, then the second portion is going to be what's going on for your next 7 days, and then the third portion is going to be about your career slash money messages that come out. Okay. Let me see. Mm-mm. All right. I don't know where to put this one. Okay, that's fine. Also, guys, keep in mind if you're new here, this raffle jar is for TikTok only. So if you want a chance to win 5 free questions, make sure to join me over there, okay? To get a personal reading. All right. All right, that should be good. We should be good now. If anybody is here, let me know if you can hear me okay in the chat. That would be great. But we're going to get started finally, okay? We're only 6 minutes in. All right, so let's see. This is for everybody. We're going to start with how does your crush currently feel or the person on your mind if you're dealing with a romantic love interest, okay? We're going to see how they feel currently about you. Make sure to like the video, double tap the screen. That's all you got to do. All right. We're going to start at 7 minutes. All right. I'm going to change this. Okay. That's better. All right. Let's see. I kind of want to start with, yeah, let's do Oracle for the most part. Let's do Oracle. All right. So, okay. So, collective, let's see. How does your crush or the person on your mind currently feel about you? Let's see. How does your romantic interest currently feel about you? Scarcity tactics. Okay. Hello. So, collective, if you're dealing with a romantic interest, or you have a crush on somebody, this person feels like you could be trying to. They could either be like scared of you for some reason, or scared, like timid, okay? Or they could feel like you're trying to make them feel that way. All right, so let's see what that's about. Why does the collective's love interest feel nervous or timid? If they're acting like unfazed, they're actually kind of like nervous. They are nervous. So if you're trying to make this person nervous, or are you trying to make this person like have anxiety? That's what I want to know. Collective, what the heck? Let's see. Fear of touch. What is going on here? Okay, so why is someone afraid? If you're dealing with a love interest, for some reason they're like afraid to touch you, okay? Or they could have, they're like really nervous about something to do with touch. Okay, so let's see. I don't know what that's about. Um, Time, procrastination, too busy. Okay, so this person could be someone who's very busy, or maybe you have been very busy, okay? Or there's some sort of delay when it comes to, like, I want to say, like, the bedroom, okay? Collective. If you're dealing with a crush or somebody, why are they scared? That's what I want to know. Why are they scared though? Oh, oh, this got dark real fast. I'm sorry, guys, but that's what's coming out. I'm getting something about like maybe something happened to this person when they were younger. We have young, youth, vitality. For some of you guys, this person is like scared to be intimate in the bedroom because of something that happened to them when they were younger. Oh my God. Or for those of you who that's not the case, because this is a general reading, this person could be like they could be afraid to be intimate because they're afraid of not being like big enough, okay? Okay, what the fuck? Empty room. Yeah. This person could feel like you leave them all alone. Or if you have a crush or someone that you're dealing with romantically, they feel alone. Or when you're not around this person, I'm hearing it's like death. What the fuck? Is this person depressed or something? Or because I'm trying to look proposal and okay, so this person could be like internally thinking, I can't live without you. We have proposal. They want to offer you something, but their mind is like racing. And they know they don't have too much time. Maybe even for you. Like they kind of long for you, or like when you're not around this person. Okay, so that could be the case too, collective. If you're dealing with somebody romantic, they could be afraid to be intimate because they're so like head over heels for you. Okay, so this is like something to do with bedroom time. Something could have happened to them when they were younger. Okay, and I'm hearing you don't see it. You don't see something about this person that you're dealing with that is causing them like such like mental issues. Okay, so let's see. Damn, we have retirement planning. Okay, yeah, this person could be someone who is very busy. They are. They could also feel like you're trying to be strategic with them. I feel like this person's focusing on their future or y'all's future because I feel like they do want to, excuse me, either marry you or offer you something long term. Some of you guys could be getting engaged, but there's something like you do not see, or you're this person could feel like you don't even notice like why they're being a certain way. Okay, there's something that this person like has a hard time speaking about. Okay, oh my god, what is this? Okay, self-discipline, giving too much, rejected. This person could feel like you don't want them. Let me figure this out because this person's confusing me. Rejected, self-discipline. Look, this person is depressed. I'm telling you. Lost soul. You see how he's like crying in his hands? This person, I don't know, they could have quite literally like cried at work, okay? Or something about whatever they're dealing with is, it's like a struggle. This person's struggling. So they could work a lot to like compensate for how they feel, okay? This is kind of sad. What the fuck? So, collective, if you're dealing with somebody romantic, they want to be with you, but they have some like trauma. Um, and it like is making you feel rejected, okay? You could be the one who feels rejected because there could be something going on with here with like fear of touch and something about like someone could have been like hypersexual at one point. I know this is like a sensitive subject, but this is what's coming out, okay? Um, somebody could have been like touched, like literally, okay, as a child or something. What is this? Photo proof, evidence. So I feel like something did happen. I'm also hearing like a picture is worth 1,000 words. Okay. What is going on with the collective's love interest? Ask your angels. Some of you guys have been trying to like figure out. Some of you guys have been trying to like go to tarot. Some of you guys could have been getting tarot readings on this person and like asking like why is this happening or why is my person acting this way? Okay. Grassland. You want this person to be more open with you. So this person definitely has a hard time being open in general, okay? Let me see. You're going to figure it out soon though. I mean, I feel like this reading is a confirmation for some of you guys, but we have light bulb moment, sudden realization. I feel like you're going to understand very quickly or very soon within the next 7 days, collective, why somebody is acting a certain way. Okay. I feel like I have to be very gentle in this reading. And I feel like you need to be very gentle with this person. Okay. I'm very serious. This started off very, dark, okay? But that's what's coming out. We talk about dark shit on my channel sometimes, not evilly, but sometimes we talk about the more tough subjects, okay? And that's how it is. Let's see. One second. What's going on for the collective? How does their crush feel about them currently, about you currently? Yeah, they could be worried about like performance. This came out reversed. We have singer, performance, soul. Okay. And you need to pay attention to the signs, okay? Spiritual hater. If you get readings on this person, collective, they hate that or they feel like exposed, okay? They feel like you can read them even if you're not getting readings. Something about who you are and the person on your mind, they feel like exposed when you're around them. Maybe even not around this person. They feel like you can read them even if they're not speaking. They feel like you can see right through them, okay? Yeah, and it kind of hurts their ego. We have ego here. All right, so how does your crush feel about you? If this person has money, they could be afraid that okay, there could be something to do with like culture here, okay? Um, Marrying for money. Hopefully, someone's not having to get married for money. For some of you, that's the case. Someone's father could be significant here. This person wants you. Somebody wants to be with you. They love everything about you, even though something in the bedroom is not working, okay? Um, and for some of you, like the person you're dealing with, they want to marry you, but they may have to marry somebody else for money or something to do with their culture. And it could have their father could be encouraging this, okay? Damn. What else is going on for the no, hold on. How does the collective's crush currently feel about my collective? Excuse me. Yeah, you could be confused. We have deep thinking, remember, solve puzzles. You could be wondering, like, why is this happening? Why is my person saying this and that? They want to be with me. They're acting like they do want to be with you, collective. But there's a culture thing here. Hello, welcome in. Hi, Ruby. Welcome, welcome. So let's see. What's going on for, how does my collective's crush currently feel about them? Soulmate, I'm telling you. Look, proposal, what other confirmations do you need? I feel like there is something wrong in the bedroom with this person, but they want to be with you. This person could feel like you're their soulmate, like you're meant to be together, but there's something about their family or culture that is preventing you guys from actually like taking things to the next level. Or if you can take things to the next level with this person, um, like if their family doesn't have too much say on whether they actually marry you or not or date you, um, there will be issues with like their family because of like whatever background you come from or religion. You know what I mean? Some people are, you know, white people should only marry white people, or black people need to marry a black person. Someone wants to keep it in the not the family, but you know what I mean. They want to stick with their race. That's what their family wants them to do. But I feel like you guys are an interracial couple, or you will be, okay? And someone's family is not fond of that, okay? So let's see what's going on for the collective's love life for the next 7 days. You could be finding out about this. Financial independence. Some of you guys could be working on your money or like a side hustle or something like that, okay? Or your person is. And we have jail. Jail. What is jail here for my collective's Love life. What the fuck? Somebody could want to rush things, okay? So if you're just kind of like friends or friends with benefits or something with this person, they want to rush things for some reason. Like I said earlier, they feel like they're running out of time or they have to act fast on something. And I don't know too much about like the whole culture thing because I mean, I didn't come from a family that, dictates my love life. Thank God, but um this person does, okay? Whoever you're dealing with, they do. And they could need to rush this proposal before something. Let me see. Why does the collective's crush feel like they have to rush this love offer? Because their family's crazy. Literally, because their family's crazy and they know that. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so this person could ask you to meet up sometime this in the next 7 days, collective. Like I said, I don't think it's your person who cares about or doesn't care too much about the religion or the race thing. It's their family. Okay, let's see. Make sure to like the video if you're in here, please. Some of you guys could be working on self-care. Okay. Some of you guys could be in school, taking classes, or taking a lot of notes. I also feel like some of you guys could be getting like, what do they call it? Eloping. Some of you guys could be eloping, okay? Oh no. I hope you're okay. Oh my gosh. We have legal issues. Yeah, we do have legal issues and jail that just came out. Where'd that card go? Right here. Okay, so some of you guys definitely could be dealing with legal issues, or the person on your mind could be, okay? Um, but what I want to say about the love life thing for you guys, whoever you're dating or their family just needs to be more educated on whatever it is that you do, or that you whatever you come from, wherever you come from, they just need some education, okay? Because I feel like someone's family could be a little bit uneducated or being ignorant to whoever you are, And they say love is love, and that it is. Love is love. So it shouldn't really matter where you come from. If two people want to be together, they should be able to be together, right? As long as it's healthy and it's, working for them. But something about this person's yeah, and there's something about someone's family could also be telling them don't give you any money. Like I said, this person could have money, like a lot of money, or they're working on their future. Like this person could want to take you out. Their father is significant. There's something about their father. Their father could be in their ear, like, don't take the collective out. Don't spend no money on them. I better not catch you spending any money on the collective because they're not, of our kind. Like, that's how I feel like someone's family is. That's crazy. And this card literally does say immigration, okay, on it. So somebody could be like an immigrant, or this person, whoever you're dealing with romantically, their family could be from like a completely different country, okay? I'm hearing somebody doesn't even have their papers. Yeah, black sheep, okay? They could be trying to make you, not your person, but their family is trying to make you feel like you're just different. And you might be different, but they're trying to make it seem like you shouldn't be with their daughter or son, okay? Let's see. So that could be why your person is trying very hard to focus on their work and retirement plans, so that they can, I want to say like escape some sort of family dynamic, okay? Somebody knows their family is toxic. Like I said, this person likes you. Temple, look, I'm telling you, there's something about religion. Temple, spiritual guidance, meditation, reflection. Somebody could be Jewish, don't have to be. Work flexibility. I feel like your person works a lot. And then we have eye candy and betrayal. Betrayal came out reversed, okay? So clarify betrayal. This person's very attracted to you, but they could also be, I'm seeing like what do they call it? The birds on the two, you know, like the angel and the devil, right? On the on your shoulders, or two birdies like whispering in your ear. That's like this person's family on one side of their shoulders, and then there's you know, what they know is right, or what they know is morally or should be morally correct, right? And their love for you. So it's like their families, don't do this, you know, don't give him any money, you can't be with them, you know, you're going against the family's, I'm hearing pattern. Okay, and then there's the person, aka probably their brain, saying, go for what you want, get your money together, get your life together so that you can separate from this family dynamic and live how you actually want to. So somebody could be like escaping from their, even if you're not in a relationship, somebody is trying to escape their family dynamic, especially if there is any religious ties to it. Okay, like it's almost like a cult, it seems like. And you know, sometimes people don't realize they're in a cult. Okay, so it could be your own family for some of you, where this person's family is like a cult because they don't want any outsiders. Like literally, they don't want any outsiders. And look, I'm looking at this card right now. Elders. This is about this person's older family members. So maybe not all of their family, maybe not all of their family is like this, but the older ones are. Okay, and I don't know, maybe there's a, you know, a respect thing that your person cares about, so they're trying to do what they can to make their family happy and you happy, and it's like tearing them apart. I'm hearing that song, is it Adele, Hello from the Other Side? This person could want to tell you that they're sorry, okay, for how things are going. Let's see. Yeah, look, this person literally is planning to either escape. We have guide, travel, navigation, progress, direction. They're trying to go in the right direction, or they're trying to make the right decision so that they can go in the right direction to, I'm hearing, head toward their destiny, okay? And I don't even talk like that for real. So this person could be, like I said, they're trying to get their shit together so that they can escape, basically, okay? Let's see. This is kind of intense. What's going on for the collective and the person on their mind romantically? Drama. Look, this is this person's family or what they're dealing with, okay? Um, and if you're wondering like why somebody is like afraid to be closer or intimate, more intimate with you, it's because they feel like they keep hearing like someone in their ear, you know. So there's drama going on in the background. I feel like maybe you don't even know about this, but now you know, okay? Yeah, look, expecting a new beginning, pregnancy test, okay? Be careful of pregnancy. This person could either want to get you pregnant or you need to be careful while sleeping with this person because guess what? If you get pregnant by this person that we've been talking about, they're going to have to tell their family, right? And then when their family realizes, oh, you're not our kind, they're going to throw a fit and there's going to be some more drama. So this person is trying to not, they could also be trying to not be intimate with you because they're afraid of getting you pregnant because they don't want to deal with all that right now. I don't think they don't want to have children with you. It's more so they don't want to have kids with you yet because of who they're attached to, aka probably their family, okay? So, let's see what's going on for the collective and their love life with their person currently for the next 7 days. Yeah, this is love, okay? This is love. And look, it says unspeakable. There are obstacles, suffering from mental health. So, like I said, this person, it could be like driving them crazy, like their own mental state because of who they're around or who their family is. And they want to be with you. Like I said, they could literally want to offer you a proposal, a marriage, a love offer to go steady. But because they're attached to their family, they feel like they can't or they're stuck. Okay. And it's driving them crazy. Okay. So let's see what's going on for the collective. Make sure to like the video. Thank you, thank you. What's going on for the collective and the person on their mind for the next 7 days? Whoa. healing. Okay, so yeah, this connection I feel like will heal between you and your person. And like I said at the very beginning of this reading, I do feel like there is somebody who did something to this person, okay, when they were younger. And so they could be healing from that. They could be having, like, I don't know, like PTSD or something from that. Um, so yeah, and they don't want you to talk about this. And we have moving on. Thank you, next. Okay, so let's see. This person knows. We're going to move on from this section in a minute, but if you are wondering why this person on your mind is acting funny, it's because they got a whole bunch of shit dealing with their toxic family and they're trying to figure out what to do. Like, I mean, that is difficult, right? That does sound hard to deal with. Like I said, I don't come from a family who controls my love life. Thank God. Because I'm going to love who I love. You're not going to tell me I can't love somebody because of what? Their race? Because of where they're from? Because of what they look like? No, absolutely the fuck not, you know. Someone could know their family is like a bunch of clowns, literally, okay? So let's see real quick what is next between you and your person, and then we're going to go to what you need to know / what's hidden for the next 7 days. All right, so let me get the other deck for what's next between you and your lover. Welcome in. Let's see. Okay, we'll use the tarot for this part. All right, so real quick, Spirit, what is next between the collective and the person on their mind? What will happen next between the person on the collective's mind and them? This person's really upset about what's going on, okay? Let's see. You guys are going to make it through. There is some drama, there's some bullshit going on in the background because of this person's family, maybe even your family, you know, take it how it resonates, flip it if you need to, but this will work, okay? We have the 6 of Wands at the end of the spread here, okay? So there is going to be, I feel like something has to be kind of quote unquote destroyed. Like I said, this person has to leave their family or you have to leave your family dynamic in order for this connection to work, okay? I'm hearing like Bonnie and Clyde. Like it's going to feel like just you and your lover against the world and your family or this person's family, okay? You know, so let's see one more. Yeah, this person's got a lot of baggage that they have to keep releasing, okay? And you could notice that this person is seeming off, and I feel like there's definitely reasons why, okay? So, like I said, I feel like you need to be gentle with this person, man or woman, and hold them tight, all right? We have the 4 of Pentacles here. This person is trying to hold on to you and their money. Imagine being the person that, like, leaves their entire family behind so that they can marry you. That's literally what's going on in this reading. Okay, so hopefully, you know, you like them like that because they like you like that, and they're planning to leave their whole everything behind so that they can make some shit work with you. Okay, so that they could also, it's like also a form of protection too, you know, that this person is doing because they don't want you to have to experience all the extra drama. So that's why they're leaving whoever they're attached to. Okay, so that's love, if you ask me. That is love. Fuck your family. I'm just kidding. But that's love, okay? Let's see. All right, so this portion of the video is going to be what's hidden for your next 7 days. We're at 35. Welcome in. 25. Okay, there we go. So let's see. Collective, my travelers. What is hidden from you? What do you need to know for the next 7 days? Collective. Oh, okay, all these fell out. Some of you guys could be spending a lot more time in the house, okay? Some of you guys could be in the house, like cuddled up, or, um, and I mean like cuddled up, but like by yourself. You could be by yourself in the house, looking at like gossip pages online or watching some sort of like reality TV or drama, okay? You guys could be trying to stay in the house as well because you're trying to save money, all right? And I feel like you're going to feel very at peace. Like, literally, you know how we just had the love reading situation going on here? You're like, okay, you're inside the house in the next 7 days, or you're going to be for the most part having a peaceful time. You know, you're enjoying your alone time or whatever, and your person is going through it like at home or with their family, okay? So let's see. Some of you guys could be getting security, okay, from, you know, like a ring camera or something like that. You could be getting security, putting up cameras and stuff like that. Even if it's not in your home, it could be like in a building or something. There could be cameras and whatnot, okay? So somebody could be like, I'm seeing somebody like a manager at work looking at the cameras. You know how they do at work when you go into the manager's office and you see all the surveillance, you know, cameras and stuff like that. I'm seeing somebody like look at those, okay? So whether that's you or if you're on the other side, if you're in the building, they got your ass on camera, okay? So behave. Um, let's see. Let's see. Some of you guys are keeping your options open, okay? Um, and if you are keeping your options open, you're going to see why that was a good idea because I feel like you're dodging a bullet from somebody or at least one of your options. Um, there could be somebody with like tan skin who likes to be in the sun a lot. They play sports. Okay, I'm trying to describe the person that we're talking about that you're dodging a bullet from. They are it could be a man that wears like I was going to say booty shorts, but like real tight shorts. Yeah, booty shorts. Okay. It could be a man who you are going to be glad you stayed away from. Um, I don't trust any man that wears like really tight pants. I just don't. That's just me though. Um, I have a weird thing about that. I don't like my men to wear tight pants. But to each their own, okay? Don't be yelling at me in the comments about that. But somebody needs to be wary of somebody who wears like really tight pants or shorts, especially if it's a man, okay? And he likes to play sports, he likes to be outdoors. I'm also hearing he doesn't listen, okay? We have don't want to hear it here. So you could be cutting off an option, collective. In the next, yeah, I feel you, girl. You could be cutting off an option in the next 48 hours, especially if you got some. If you got like a few options or however many, okay? What's hidden from the collective? Some of you guys are like unhappy with your picture you having to cut off your option, one of your options, and you don't even like the rest. So some of you guys, I don't know if you're I don't see you really trying to get new options though, but you have them. You know, like when you eat a bag of candy, right? Like a bag of Skittles, and say you like only the green ones, but you ate all the green ones. The rest of them are bullshit. You know, you don't like the rest of them. So the rest of the candy bag, you got a whole bunch of nothing. You know, you don't really care for it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's how you feel about your options in the next 48 or the next 7 days, okay? The good ones are taken. All right, so let's see. Yeah, strength. I'm also hearing that TikTok sound where she's like, be nice. And she's like, I'm finding it. Okay. So some of you guys might need like the strength to be nice. Or if your options are trying to come toward you, trying to like hit on you or be like, hey, come out, collective, when are we going to link up? You're like, you want to say some foul shit because you're like, I don't even like you like that. What are you talking about? Okay. So something like that could be going on. Like I said, you don't really fuck with the people that they're like backups. It's like a plan C, D, E, F, G. Not even A, B, or C. Not even plan A or B. It's like a D-list celebrity, okay? There could be someone out there who's claiming to be like, oh yeah, I got clout, I got fame, and they're like a D-list celebrity, okay? So I don't know about that. Let's see. Being needy. People are going to be being very needy to you. And look, if you see in this card here, she's like, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. She's like, ugh, all these people want my attention. That's literally going to be you in the next 7 days. If you got options, you're like, I don't fuck with y'all. Okay. Whoa. Let's see. Look, traveler. Okay. Some of you guys could be traveling in the next 7 days. Okay. You could be taking a trip. Or you should get out the house, because I feel like I said, you're going to be in the house a lot in the next 7 days. um it's good to be alone. I mean, you could still travel and be alone. Some of you guys might need to take a solo trip, okay, or something like that. You might find something that you actually really like out there, okay? So it doesn't have to be far. It could be like an hour away, that's a little trip too. So I'm not saying you got to get on a flight and go to Zimbabwe or whatever, but you can go down an hour away or something and have a good time, okay? You might find something that actually interests you. So, you said not a plane at all. I haven't flown alone myself, so I'm still a little nervous for that. And every plane be crashing these days, so I'm good. I like the train, um, or my car actually. So, but yeah, let's see. You guys are not going to be single for much longer. Okay, we have single reversed here. So if you're single now, if you're like, I'm never going to find a good option, or there's no good ones, you'll find one. Okay, you'll find a green Skittle. You'll find your favorite candy, or blue raspberry, or okay, or something like that. I was about to say the yellow Laffy Taffy, but some people like that. I don't know why I'm talking about candy. Some of y'all could be eating candy or sweets a lot this week. Okay. Um, I'm also hearing like the sweet life of Zach and Cody. Okay, somebody could be booking a hotel if you are traveling. And I feel like if you are booking a hotel, you're actually going to be very comfortable. Okay, because you know how in the hotel sometimes the beds are like this table. Okay, you can't sleep on that shit, but you have to. I feel like whatever room you're getting, if you're traveling in the next 7 days, you're going to actually be very comfortable. Okay, so let's see. What is hidden from the collective for the next 7 days? Okay. Be careful of liars. You guys know I always tell you that, but it's coming out again. Okay. Be careful of liars or people trying to be all up in your business. Okay. Especially if you're trying to take a trip alone because you don't fuck with anybody. Um, people are going to be like wondering, where are you? Where are you going? Da da da. Da. So yeah, people are going to be being needy. And if you want alone time, it may be difficult for you to get alone time in the next 7 days collective, okay? Because everybody's going to be up your ass. So, yeah. Let's see. Look, okay, we got a ship here too. Cruise ship. Some of you guys could be going on a cruise or planning one, okay? And I did see somebody posted earlier on their video on TikTok. They were at a carnival. I was like, the carnivals are out now, okay? So that just shows I don't even get out that much anymore. Like socially, I really don't. But I guess some of you guys could be going to they have the circus going on. So some of you guys could be going to a circus or some sort of performance, okay? Some sort of show. Even if you're on a cruise ship or something, there may be a show going on, or if you're in a major city, you know how they have like people dancing in the street and shit, okay? You could be seeing one of those flash mobs or something like that. Somebody showing off their skills, with a little hat for you to tip or something. Okay, you can see somebody singing on the side of the road or the street. Okay, so let's see. Whoa. Some of you guys could be also going to a national park, okay, or having a picnic at a park. So that makes me feel like the weather's going to be pretty decent in the next 7 days collective, okay? Let's see. What's going on for my collective for the next 7 days? Look, lone wolf. Okay, collective. Now I'm starting to think like, are you really alone or are you choosing to be alone? I feel like you're choosing to be alone, but then you're going to be upset that you're alone. So make that make sense. Okay, we got lone wolf, fated to be alone. Like I said, you don't want to be around all these needy people. And then you're going to be like, I'm all alone. All right, now. Don't play victim. But let's see. Well, I get it. I guess I get it cuz you don't like the people around you. I don't believe in being around people that you don't like, so I get that, okay? But you can feel alone, but you're just not fond of your options or the maybe even your friends, maybe you're realizing you don't connect really with your friend group or whoever you consider to be a friend anymore, okay? In the next 7 days, and that's okay. You could be, we have self-awareness that just came out. You could be going through some sort of epiphany or whatever you want to call it, like a realization, oh, my friends that I have now don't actually align with me anymore, and that's okay. I do a sweep every 6 months. I reevaluate everybody in my life. I'm very comfortable being alone, and I'm not alone, but I'm very comfortable being alone. Um, you know what I'm saying? So some of you guys might need to do something like that when you, like every 6 months at least, maybe, see if people are actually, valuable in your life. Are they actually helping you grow, or are they like a friend who's like super draining? You know, you can't ever actually trust them. They only want to go to the bar and drink and, pop pills or smoke or whatever they do. And you're just like, well, I want to do something else. I want to go plant a garden. I want to, go to a new restaurant. I want to travel. You could want to do actual stuff, and this person or this friend or friend group of yours that you've been around could be doing the same shit for the past 5 years. Okay. So don't be afraid to, remove yourself. Don't feel bad about it. You'll notice the weight lifted, even if you feel like, oh, I could just keep them around and, see them when I see them. But that's what keeps you energetically stuck to bullshit. Okay. So when you realize, look, being cold, you don't even feel much emotion for these people anymore or your friend group, okay? So you're literally detaching, yeah, from so many people, okay? Because you're realizing, oh, I don't actually like you. Oh, I don't actually want to be around you. Oh, you do nothing for me. um, why are you still here? Like you could be questioning your surroundings, and that's good. That's why I'm saying you should do that every 6 months, okay? Having unnecessary energies around you is literally, you don't realize how much that actually can affect you on a daily basis, even if you think it's not. Okay. So let's see. We'll get a few more for this, and then we're going to go to the career money portion. All right. Look, Snake, you can't even trust him. I'm telling you. Look, confirmation. Snake. Snake ass friends, snake ass family members. These people could always have you in the blues, okay? Be making you feel like, if you wonder why, I said this to you guys before too at some point, but if you're wondering why you're miserable or you're always feeling drained around a certain group of people or friend or lover, it's because they're not supposed to be there, okay? They're not supposed to be around. They're supposed to be away from you, cut off, blocked, deleted, okay? I'm hearing stomped out, okay? So maybe somebody really did snake you real bad, okay? And you should have stomped that man or woman out before, okay? I don't condone violence, but something happened, okay? Somebody could have done something that was really fucked up and you still kept them around, okay? And you're gonna see why you should have let them go before, okay? If you haven't already. So you got some deceptive friends around you. Even if you don't have like many friends, be careful of who you start to befriend, okay? In the next 7 days at least. Somebody's fake. Back door, okay? Some of you guys also could be trying to contact like a passed on loved one, okay? Or get information about someone's passing. Hiding feelings. You need to express your feelings more, collective, okay? In the next 7 days. Not just in the next 7 days, but forever. You need to express yourself more. Y'all think I'm crazy and blunt and whatever, and I just say stuff. No, I say what I say because it makes me feel like I release something. I don't like to feel like pent up anything. It makes me feel tight. It gives me like, it makes me tense to not say how I feel. So, obviously, time and place, and, be respectful as much as you can. But sometimes you should say stuff, okay? I believe in saying how you feel. Don't hide how you feel so that other people don't know that they're upsetting you, you know? You know what I'm saying? So, if something's wrong, if something feels off, you need to say something. Hiding it or acting like everything's fine and sweeping it under the rug is literally what makes things worse. Okay? I do not believe in doing that type of behavior, so some of you guys need to start acting like that too. Say it up front, be direct, and act accordingly. If you need to remove that person from your life, then do it. It's not, the world's not going to end. You'll find somebody better, or you're going to have alone time, you know, and not have that toxic energy attached to you. Okay? So, because if you can't express yourself openly around the people in your personal life, then that says a lot. Okay? So, let's see. One more. And some of you guys could be getting a haircut or you need to cut your hair, okay? You don't have to, but you could just be doing your hair or getting your hair done, okay? If you change up your hair, I feel like something about your hair will help your confidence, okay? I do believe that hair is everything. Man or woman, I think your hair can change how you feel about yourself, how you could be ghosting people. I'm seeing ghost at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, but you could be I feel like your hair is very important. Even if you're bald, you should have a nice shiny head. Okay, you should shine that shit up. I don't know what they do or put on it when you go to the barber, but even if you're bald, man or woman, make it look good. Okay, don't be having patches and shit all over your head. All right. Let's see. Let's go to the last portion. Your career messages. What's going on in your workplace? And I will leave timestamps after for the portions of this video. Make sure to like the video, please, and thank you. All right, let's go to your money / career. What's going on in your workplace? Ouch. Okay. All right, so money messages are going to start at 53, 54, 53, 55. Okay. Let's say that. Keep in mind, if y'all want a personal reading, come to my TikTok or email me for a private one. Prices are in the description box, okay? So let's see what's going on for my collectives. Money, or let's just say workplace, okay? What's going on for my collectives workplace in the next 7 days? Some of you guys could have Leo in your chart. I feel like you guys are feeling unmotivated, okay? Or if you've been feeling unmotivated or extra sluggish recently, especially when it comes to work, you're going to be getting some sort of like boost or energetic boost, okay? Um, Also, if you've been feeling like there's no hope in your workplace, like if you've been on the verge of like quitting or leaving or saying like something crazy to a coworker or a boss, okay? I feel like something's gonna like switch around pretty quickly in the next 7 days when it comes to your money or your workplace. That's going to make you be like, oh, okay. Well, at least I know that, or at least this happened because I was about to do this and that. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. You're, I don't know if you're a hothead or something, but something good's gonna happen when it comes to your money or your workplace, so that you don't like pop off, okay, or that you don't quit. Something good's gonna happen, okay. So let's see. You could be like regaining faith in your business and your job, okay, or whatever it is for that you're doing for money, okay. Let's see. Whoa. Look, as I said that, 5 of Swords popping off, okay. um I feel like you guys are not feeling too positive about whatever you're doing for money, or you feel like the people around you in your workplace are just irritating as shit, okay. Let me see. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Are you a Leo moon? Period. Pisces sun. We do have the strength card here. That's Leo energy. Um, but also I do want to say if for some of you in your workplace or whatever you're doing for money, something may seem like one-sided, okay? Or you may notice that somebody hasn't like paid you or somebody owes you money, okay? So make sure that you're getting what you're owed. If you're anything like me, you're not leaving the building until you get what you're owed, okay? Give me my money, that's mine. It's, I don't believe in letting shit slide like that. So some of you guys get what you're owed, okay? Maybe make a call if you need to. Make sure that you get your money, okay? I don't know what that's about, but somebody's supposed to pay you for a service. Um, get it up front, or if you're one of those people who allowed somebody to, you know, um, pay you after something is done, don't let them leave, okay? I don't know what that's about. Somebody could be trying to walk out on somebody or, extend the time like, yeah, I'll pay you back. Okay, pay me back right now. Okay. I'm also saying like, you know how people or groups of friends go out to eat and then they all like cash app one person or Zelle or whatever you want to call it for the meal. Somebody could be saying like, I got you by the, this day or something like that. Make sure that they pay you, okay? Somebody could be in a bind, okay? Financially. Yeah, look, the 5 of Pentacles, you'll get what you're owed eventually, but somebody may be trying to like delay the process, okay? Um when it comes to like paying somebody. So just be careful of that. Let's see. I'm hearing I was broke last week, but today be a new day. Okay? What's that? Shaba? um who's that? Is that ASAP? I forget. Um But look, we got somebody being broke or you being down bad financially, but you'll be back up. Okay, so I don't know if you're getting paid in the next 7 days and your money's going to be fine, but I see you like stressed or somebody around you is stressed about. Okay, so you know what? Like I said, somebody will pay you or give you what you're owed. Somebody may actually not have it in the next 7 days or by the next 8 days or so. Somebody may actually not have the finances, but they will. Okay, so maybe you can trust them. I don't know. So let's see. What else is going on for the collective's workplace or money in the next 7 days? Okay. I'm also hearing somebody could have thought that, because they're attractive, they could get something for free, and that's just not the case. Not everybody's attracted to everybody. Somebody needs to know that, okay? Somebody's like delusional about like what they can get, and it's going to cause them some sort of delay. I don't know. Somebody could be man or woman. Somebody could be used to like getting free stuff, okay? And somebody's like, oh, just, they'll give it to us for free or they'll pay for it. Well, guess what? Somebody's not getting something paid for this time, okay? It's not going to work. I don't know. Somebody bring your own money. I think I talked about that before. I don't know if it was the collective reading or not last week, but bring your own money regardless. Don't ever think that somebody's fully got you. Always have a backup plan, okay? Please. Let's see. Yeah, look, it's a risk. Okay, the Fool card reversed. Uh-uh. And the Queen of Cups reversed as well. Somebody needs to go back to work, okay? When it comes to your work, I feel like somebody, because this sounds like shady to me. It sounds shady. Whether it's about your work or not, it's something to do with your money and somebody playing games with you. They'll give it to you, but somebody's like purposely withholding it for a longer amount of time than they actually need to. So I don't know what that's about. I don't play with workplaces that do that. So hopefully you guys are paying attention to when your money is supposed to come in, okay? Don't be too lenient with that. If payday is on Thursday and you don't get paid Thursday and they tell you, oh, we'll give it to you, in a couple days. What? You know, don't allow that. That's not okay. Or go work somewhere that they don't do that. They don't pay with payroll or getting paid. Okay. I don't know what that's about. Some of you guys could work for payroll. Let's see. There could be delays when it comes to payroll too. Also, if somebody's getting like time and a half, I don't know. Every workplace is different, but keep an eye on where your money's going, collective, okay? Don't let that shit slide. Let me get a few oracle for your workplace and then we're going to wrap it up, okay? Let's see. Ouch. Okay. All right, let's see. For my collective, anything else they need to know about their workplace or money in the next 7 days? Yeah, you need to call somebody. We got message communication records, okay? You need to call somebody. Follow up, okay? I don't care if you're applying for a job or something, or like I said, you may have to make a phone call to get your money or figure out when something is owed to you. Look, and finances, confirmation, okay? Finances, message. Make that call, okay? Or somebody could be calling you about where's the money, okay? Some of you guys could be in debt. I don't know. Take it out, resonate. Somebody could be calling you saying, do you have money for that? I'm hearing that watch. Okay, somebody could have like taken out, what do they call it? Afterpay, Klarna. Somebody could be paying something or for something in installments. Oh, that could be okay. I buy things in full because I don't want to have to worry about payments and stuff. But if you do that, make sure you pay it on time, okay? Because they're gonna be calling you, or rent a center, something like that, okay? Someone's trying to talk their way out of like why they don't have something on time. So, and look, I don't. Somebody needs to stop relying on. I don't know if there's like a workplace affair going on or you're dating a coworker or something. You can't or you shouldn't use being close to somebody or being intimate with somebody as a way to not pay them. Okay, does that make sense? Because I feel like something's going on for some of you. Something's going on where, like, I don't know, say you had a relationship with your boss, and then your boss like stopped paying you when you started sleeping with them. Like, you still gotta pay me. I work for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of you guys, I don't know, if you're sleeping with your boss, make sure that they're still paying you because that's a lose-lose situation. I don't know. Um, that'd be fucked up, but that is a scenario I'm getting here. Um, Even if it's not at your job, it could be in regular life. If you have a love interest, and they owe you money, don't let them like, because I'm seeing the flowers here, okay? Like, don't let somebody be like, well, I got you these flowers instead of the $1,500 that I owe you. Flowers are not $1,500. Give me the $1,500. Okay, somebody could be trying to do something like that. Compensate for the actual amount of money they owe you. So, let's see. This person could be kind of childish, whether it's your boss or somebody outside of your work. Look, sex shop. I don't know why sex is involved here, okay? This is a timeless reading, so don't be like, oh, I'm not sleeping with blah, blah, blah. You never know. This could be happening around you too, okay? You could see something in the corner of your eye at work, be like, oh shit, Mary, is sleeping with the boss, and, now he's not paying her. You could see this happen around you too. That's how tarot works sometimes. But, anyways, somebody's having some sort of sexual relationship with somebody in the workplace or for money or I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that. If you're doing something for money or sleeping with somebody who controls your money, you need to be a little bit smarter because you're not getting anything out of that. Or you're soon it's something some sort of money flow is going to stop soon. Okay? You think you're going to get financial freedom and you're just getting, I don't know, screwed. No pun intended. That's what I'm getting here. So, don't be confused when you let somebody take complete control over your finances because you wanted to stop paying attention to the actual business part of it. So it's giving like business relationship or business something. Picture a couple. I don't know, you still got to get paid. Somebody still has to get paid. Just because you became closer or close with somebody at work doesn't mean you get to stop paying them, giving them what they're owed. So I don't know what that's about. That sounds kind of beyond me. Okay, I don't know. Um, because I'm over here like scratching my head, like what the fuck. But that's some situation that somebody's going through. Okay. So if you want your freedom, you gotta start getting your own shit, okay, on the side, because you cannot trust whoever I'm hearing giving your body to in the workplace or whoever you're sleeping with for money. I don't care if they just give you material stuff, I don't know. Somebody is not getting enough return on their investment. So take that how it resonates, okay? Leave it if it doesn't. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have denial. So somebody needs to not be in denial about what's actually going on, okay? You're getting screwed. Somebody's getting screwed. Not just literally, but like financially. And if you think you're going to get some sort of financial freedom with this, you're not. Or it's not going to work out in your favor. Somebody's like literally withholding your money, your cash, your hard earned money because you got close with them. Somebody's like financially trying to like dominate you. So be careful, okay? Um, I don't know, you may have to take like legal matters or something, or you may have to go to the court or something like that to get what you're owed or to try to figure out what you can do and your rights and stuff. All right, so that is what I got for you guys. Thank you for joining. Feel free to watch this back whenever you want. It's going to be in the collective reading portion of the playlist section on my channel. If you want a personal, make sure to check my bio or the description box underneath this video for information. Personal private readings are available anytime. So check the prices and then send me the email with your question, your Cash App name, and your payment for whatever question or questions you want me to ask. Okay. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great night. It is 2:08 a.m. and this is for your next 7 days. Okay. You guys have a good one, and I will see y'all later.